help you realize what you need to do to actually live the life that you desire, because you may not even need as much as you think. It may not be as hard, so if money wasn't an issue, right, what would you do with your time? How would you spend your day? How would your week look? Like, what would you, when you wake up, what would you do with your time? Because I know you don't want to get all this money or do whatever just so you can sit on your couch and watch TV all day and scroll social media all day.
Turn it in a mo. Turn it in a mo. Stack, flip it. Turn it in a mo. La. Go get that dough and we gon' turn it in a mo. We up and go and we gon' turn it in a mo. We make that cash flow and then we turn it in a mo. No, we ain't running low cause we gon' turn it in a mo.
Hey, what am I turning into mo? Bam! It's your boy Southside Black. Turning into mo. I want to come on here today and make a quick video talking about what would you do with your time if money wasn't an issue. Like, y'all know me, I like to make people think and make people move forward, achieve goals, and live the life that we desire, obtain the freedom we deserve. So it's like, this is one of those thought-provoking questions that could really help you do that. Help you realize what you need to do to actually live the life that you desire, because you may not even need as much as you think. It may not be as hard, so if money wasn't an issue, right, what would you do with your time? How would you spend your day? How would your week look? Like, what would you, when you wake up, what would you do with your time? Because I know you don't want to get all this money or do whatever just so you can sit on your couch and watch TV all day and scroll social media all day. So, like, what would you do with your time? And this, like, a question I, like, kind of ask people to help them, like, start thinking about their purpose. Because if you do something and you got all this money, right, and you do something, you got to be, like, have a strong interest in whatever that is. And also, answer this question. Why would you do whatever it is that you want to do? It's important to have a strong why, because that's going to really drive you, push you forward, and keep you going. Also, that's going to help keep you and push you going, because it's like, that's that sense of purpose I'm talking about. You could just do something, because it looked cool, or I seen them do it, and this and that, but that goes into you not doing things just for money, which is a different story, and hypothetically, you already have that. So, when we talking about why you doing it, do you want to start this organization and be an advocate for this? Because, let's just say, suicide prevention. You want to do this because somebody you knew did that to themselves. You want to be an advocate for that. You want to be an advocate to stop the violence because you lost a loved one to this. You want to help kids. You want to start this business or whatever, and give kids opportunities because you had somebody go through this. Or you want to, like, open up doors and do certain things that you're interested in, to help out whatever it is. Basically, any problem that you would like to resolve in the world. Anything that you would like to change in the world that you don't like, that you can change, that can be changed. Hey, something like that, but it don't have to be as massive as like worldwide. It can be something you want to change in your own city. It don't even have to be as big as your own city. It could be something you want to change in your family. But whatever that is, figure out what that is. Like, y'all already know my why. I'm gonna try to keep it brief, simply, like, it's freedom. The freedom to obtain the freedom that we deserve, that I deserve to live the lifestyle that I desire to live. and to actually live, not just survive, because it's a difference. I talked about that a lot, and I'm gonna continue to talk about it, but I want to make this video short. So y'all already know that's my main why, and I share these messages and this knowledge to help others live the lifestyle that they desire to live and obtain the freedom that they deserve. Because if I'm happy, you happy, hey, you not trying to steal my happiness. And deeper than that, if you know how to get your own bag, live your desired lifestyle, you're not out here trying to go rob this person, that person. You're not out here worried about beefing with this person, that person. You out here living life, achieving goals and doing things. And I feel like that's going to help change a lot of the violence and stuff like that we have amongst each other, the hatred and envy and all of this and that we have amongst each other. We don't know no better. We don't know these type of things that I be teaching on my channel, and I do that with just turning into most stuff to help turn this around that we have, especially within the black community. That's where it's at. Like, that's really why I do this, to turn this around within the black community, but also because who wants to work a 9-to-5 job their entire life until they retire, 40, 50 years, only to live free for like 10, 15 years retirement, when you're old and you can't really enjoy life. You want to live life to the fullest as soon as you can, really. That's how I feel. You shouldn't have to spend 50 years working something, doing something you don't love doing, you don't like doing, you don't enjoy doing, going to work, you don't care about, you're not really happy, you ain't enjoying life for 50 years, only to be free and enjoy 10, 15, 20 while you old and stuff. Like, nah. I know I don't, and I'm pretty sure it's a bunch of other people who don't want to work a 9-to-5 job their entire life just to pay bills and afford a life where they just coming home to a house that they paying for, that they really spend most of their waking hours at work to pay for the job, to pay for the house and the car that they barely have time to even enjoy. But besides that, you're coming home, going to sleep, wake up, chill, do whatever for a few, going back to work. Repeated cycle, making barely enough just to pay bills, especially right now. They want you to be almost be making almost 7 figures to afford like rent. Like, I mean, 6 figures just to afford rent almost. It's crazy. But like, who wants to live that life where you have to, that's you working you trading all your time for money just to pay bills, and you look back at the end of your life and all you did was pay bills. So that's my whole thing with it. But why do you do whatever that is for you? Answer that question, but also look, where would you live? Where would you live? Would you have a house in a couple states, 3 different states? Where would you live, and why? Why you want to live there? What kind of car would you drive? Why do you want to drive that car? Not because it's just a status symbol. Why? Like, answer the question why. You can't just say I want to do it just because it's a Lamborghini and it's worth $500,000. Why do you want the Lamborghini that's $500,000? Like, why? But answer that. And look, I'm gonna really get y'all with this one. So, in Stephen Covey book, The 7 Habits of Highly Effective People, he talk about the funeral test. So I kind of get this idea from that. It's like, basically, imagine your funeral, pretty much. Imagine your funeral, you got all your people, and just, what would you want people to say about you? What would you have wanted been accomplished in the world, and left your mark on the world, or impact in the world, on your family or whatever? How would you want your kids to have lived? The impact you want to make on your kids and whoever else? What would you want people to say about you? Your friends, all of them, oh, he was a such and such. We did this, we did that together. Your kids, just imagine it. It might be kind of weird, but just imagine how you want your life to end. That way, you can work backwards. Because you know how you want to end. You know what decisions you need to make to get there. And they call it beginning with the end in mind. And that's how a lot of stuff works. Because you know what the end result gonna be. You know what steps you need to take to be getting towards the end result. But if you don't know the end result, it's hard to get somewhere or do something which you don't even know what you're going for. So that's the whole goal of this, is to see what you're going for or what would it look like. And that way you can work towards it. So back to the question again. What would you do with your time if money wasn't an issue? Answer that question. You could give a brief description, a brief answer below, and write it to yourself in more detail somewhere in your journal or something. But make sure you look at that and start thinking about that and do that, and you start working backwards. Now, if okay, I want to do this, this, and this, and you can see your money coming from this. Money not an issue, but let's just say where would that money have came from, and what would your money be? How would your money keep coming? Because you got a lot of money, but you want to still keep money coming in. You know what I'm saying? And it's where would you if you want to think that for, where would your money come from? Where would it be coming from? Passive income or whatever? Would it be real estate? Would it be just portfolio income? The stocks, investing? Would it be a certain business you may have wanted to grow and you got people running it and you just sitting back collecting checks? Where would your money come from? Think about this stuff. This is thought-provoking stuff that, like I say, could really help you achieve those goals that you think about. So think about those goals and start writing what you can, steps you can take to make that happen. If you want to do this, okay, well, if you do this, this, and this, you can do that. You can live like that. And you might not have the instructions on how to do it, but let's just say you got step 1, 2, and 3. Okay, step 1 is this. Let me figure out step 1. Oh, I got step 1. I'm finna buy this course, figure this out. Bing, now we on step 2. I'm researching, I'm finna buy this course from this man because he know what he talking about. And bing, then we on step 3. Now I'm finna work hard, do this, do that. Now we living that life. Small steps, man. So I just want to drop this thought-provoking video on y'all. Y'all keep going, keep turning it into more. I know it may be difficult times that we living in, but all we can do is keep moving forward in order to get through this. So leave your thoughts below. Share this video. You might help change somebody's life by simply sharing this video. They may need to hear this perspective. Share the video. Like the video. If you don't, you like the video and don't like the video, show me and show YouTube that this valuable content. So like the video, subscribe if you're not already subscribed. Like I say, hit that share button, leave your comments down below, and definitely don't forget to turn it into mode.
We up and going, we gon' turn it into mode. We make the cash flow and then we turn it into mode. No way running low, cause we gon' turn it into mode. Yeah, all I know is stack it, flip it. I told them I ain't got it, now they